Assalamu alaikum. Hi, Oracle Reiki Spiritual Healer. And my other phone is dropping. And I was trying to pull up some information. But we are having a requested topic. And, it is ironic because I wanted to do this topic. And I was looking through my requests. And I had a requested topic for A Nightmare on Elm Street. So, A Nightmare on Elm Street, I thank you, Sister Leah. I thank you, Sister Leah, for your request. And what we understand is that A Nightmare on Elm Street, all of them, is about a malevolent, demonic person that became a demonic entity that was able to attack victims, that was able to enter into people's dreams and harm them. So I have been telling you about this. This is what we have been talking about. These are the types of topics that you will read in the Holy Bible, that you will read in the Holy Quran. That whatever happens to you in your dream, then that entity is attacking you in the physical. It will happen in the physical. So that is why when people are able to have these types of dreams and they come to me and they ask me about them, then I have to discern the meaning for them, using what the holy books has given us, using what our ancestors have given us of the interpretation of dreams, just like with Joseph, just like with his father Jacob. So we have these understandings that A Nightmare on Elm Street, it is a demonic entity that is inside of your dreams, that is attacking you physically, that is attacking your mental health. And the more that you fear this person, and remember, in some of them, in some of the Nightmare on Elm Streets, and we're going to revisit this many times, when you stand up to the entity, when you are able to overcome the fear that is going on in your dreams, when you are able to overcome your dreams, that God has given you power and dominion to overcome these entities, then in many times they disappear. In many times they have to go and attack other people, because these entities want to siphon, your life force. They want to siphon the fear from you so that you stay in a state of trying to run away from them, trying to, shield yourself from these entities. And you have to be able to first have an understanding of how to use the holy books in order to protect your mental capacity, in order to protect those attacks upon your mental health. So we understand with these types of movies that the words that they have used to attack their victim, and in one of the Nightmare on Elm Streets, they were able to pull other people into their dream world, and I think it was called Dream World or Dreamcaster, and I forgot, but you can let me know in the comment section. So these people, they Kincaid, they were, very strong people in their dreams. But when they saw Freddy, then they were, in fear. Okay, they were in fear of the things that they had been doing in the real life. There was one, I think it was one lady that he turned his glove into syringes. And, he was able to unalive her, by getting her high and using, syringes in the dream. So we want to make sure that when we're pulling people into our dream, that we are pulling the ones who are there to help us, not the ones who are in fear of this entity. So in many cases, you had Nancy where she was able to meet his mother and to be able to understand where these attachments and these demonic entities came from, that his mother was, raped, by 100 men, bastards. He was the bastard son of 100 men. So we have these understanding, and a lot of you need to go and look up these words that's in the movie. What does bastard mean? Okay, and you can let me know in the comment section. But A Nightmare on Elm Street has a lot of spiritual gems in it. It was older. It's an older, movie, but it is a spiritual movie, and that's why they say that it is a terror. It's supposed to be a scary movie, but it's actually not a scary movie. Those entities that they have put in these movies that actually terrorize you in your dreams, these goblins, these nightmares, you need to look up what those words mean in order for you to have an understanding why you're having the paralysis in your sleep, why you're having the attacks and the health problems, the mental health problems. You're staying up all night. Someone could have, inserted or attached these types of negative energy into your dream. I've had people who have entered into my dream in order to attack me, in order to, cause negative energy to be attached to me by trying to feed me something in my dream. And I was able to, make sure that I didn't eat that worm or whatever it was, that negative energy was returned back to the person, and that person disappeared out of my dream. I was able to see who they were. So when we, and what I wanted to say to Sister Leah is that when you're having these manifestations in your dream, it is not the same as astral projecting. It is not the same. And I want you to go and read the Night Journey. I want you to read the Night Journey in the Holy Quran. It is not the same as astral projecting. So we are having these types of attacks upon our mind and our body from these types of movies. These types of demonic entities have been put into these movies and to make you afraid of it. And these attacks are feeding off of your fear. These types of entities that they put in the movie has fed off of your fear of pedophiles, of rape. All of these types of attacks, they want these types of attacks to manifest in your homes, in your society, and and they have. So we have to be vigilant and fight against these types of entities that are in our dreams. We have to pray against those types of entities. We cannot be in fear of these types of attachments and attacks upon our dreams and upon our lives. When we are standing for God and standing as soldiers for God, we cannot let these types of entities manifest themselves in our communities and our homes, where our young women are attacked, our babies are attacked, our babies are sacrificed. So these are some of the gems that we have that's going on right now, because this movie has been out for a long time without a spiritual guard against what they want to go over into society, what these demons they want to come out into the light, into society, attached to people who believe that these types of entities are the way to be abusive and negative in the real world. So we have the Nightmare on Elm Street. We've discerned the Nightmare on Elm Street. So I hope you received this message. Please like, share, and subscribe to me over all of my platforms. You can book your one-on-one sessions with me, book your life coaching sessions, donate to me. I'm High Oracle, Reiki Spiritual Healer. Assalamu alaikum.